Here's the deal. You cannot heal a bondage, and you cannot deliver a wound. They're two different processes. And what we tend to do is we get into a church scenario, and I'm not saying this church because I'm really seeing some cool things happening here, but in most churches that I speak at and talk to, very few churches understand that, and they think that they can deliver your wound. They think that they can just give you the right words, they can pray the right prayer, or they can just put oil on your head and expect that that whole thing just goes away. Wounds need process. Wounds need time. And wounds are not something you can speak away. You see, I broke my leg when I was in my 20s, and I just shattered it. I was running to it was my daughter's birthday, and I had her little trike in my hand. It was her gift, and I was so excited. And I had my flip-flops on, and I'm in California, and I'm running across the lawn, and there was this broken main line, and the water was right at the top of the lawn, but I couldn't see it. And I'm running, and I hit that, and I went shoo, slid, and I rammed right into a wall and just shattered my leg. And they put screws and pins, and they said we're gonna probably have to fuse it. We don't know if we can fix it. And then I'm just going, no way, you're not doing that. You're not fusing it. I'm going to try to do the best I can with it. So, bottom line, it took me a year before I could ever get back on my feet. That's how long. And at no time did anyone come to me and say, get back on the roof and go to work, you lazy bum. Why? They recognized I had a broken leg. They recognized that I had a wound. And it's very visible and very physical. So you can see it. What we don't recognize, if someone has gone through rape, you think that might be the same as a broken leg or a little bit worse emotionally? You think that might be breaking something on the interior? You think that might be destroying something of value inside? Of course it does. And a severity of the wound means how long it takes for that wound to heal. And it needs process. It needs tender loving care. It needs professionals to handle it. And yet what we do is we tend to think that somehow we can tell someone to just heal from the wound of rape and think that they can just do it. They can just change and get over the memory. And yet the very thing of carrying the rape and the pain of that and hard to face it and not knowing what to do about it, and maybe their perpetrator's not taking any ownership and they're living with this alone and everybody thinks they're crazy, the only out they see is to use the drug.